Hey all, let me explain why this keyboard case is probably one of the best, or probably the best that you can use right now, in my opinion, though, because it has all of the functionalities that most of us look for. For me, my struggles has always been to be able to do most of my work stuff in my iPad. So as you can see, iPad is a really good device. It's um, it's very portable, lightweight, but the main problem has always been that you have to bring a dongle. Because there's only one port, and there's nothing really you can do about it. So, but with this keyboard, it changes everything. So before we go there, let me give you a brief background on why I really love this keyboard. So usually most of us would have something like this, maybe a folio case or maybe a Bluetooth keyboard. There are many brands out there that make it third party, but as you can see, you put your iPad there, you have your iPad, your keyboard. But the main problem is it still only has one port, you know, and to combat that problem, most of us might probably have a tech pouch, or a pouch where they carry everything that they need. So this is what most of mine looks like. So I have my power bank. We always carry one, but we always have these extra things like dongles, you know, that will give us the HDMI, USB port, so SD card, charging, and of course the headphone jack. Now, putting this aside, you have to bring all of those things just to be able to use your iPad normally. So you put your dongle here and you do your normal everyday stuff. So this becomes very troublesome for me after some time because I have to bring so many things. You have to fit them in the bag. Then one day I got to Indiegogo and I saw a really good case. You know, so this case is the Chasona H1 Pro. Hopefully I got it correctly and I didn't butcher the name. So as you can see, my iPad has a screen protector on it. It's a glass screen protector. I actually got this screen protector when I backed this up, the project. It's still ongoing. I think it still has 9 days or 10 days to it. So it's not too late for you to get it really cheap, you know. So this case basically solves all of my problems. First of all, it has protection, as you can see on my other case. It doesn't really have protection because it's just like a folio case type. So when it falls, your expensive iPhone is gone. So here you have your case. It's well protected, as you can see. There's bumper case here. There are also good cutouts over here. I don't know if you can see. Yep, there are cutouts here for your speakers, for your camera. And as you just saw, it's also detachable. So if you don't need it, you can always leave it, right? But of course, you bring them as a pair. They snap back really fast. It opens on your laptop. But you're probably wondering, why do they have this wire over here? Because they use this to connect your iPad to the keyboard. So the keyboard doesn't charge. It doesn't run under Bluetooth. So that's good. It takes power from your iPad. Maybe some people will think that's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing because you only have to charge one device, and it has no lag. And later on, you'll see what I mean. So putting on the tablet is very easy. So as you can see, it's my tablet. You put the bottom in first. Okay. Once the bottom ends, you just push the sides in like this. Once it's in, you take the cable, like this one, then you plug it in the USB-C port. There. So once this keyboard lights up, it's working, right away. So as you can see, you can change the lights 3 times. But if you don't like red, there's a good thing. You can change it to white, purple, aqua, neon green, blue, and also green. So there are many colors for you to choose from on what you prefer. You can also turn it off, but I prefer to turn mine on. It depends on where I am. If I'm at work, I like it at green. If I'm at home, I would like it in white. It's up to you how bright you want it, but it's there. And we also have function keys, as you can see. So for brightness, unlocking, going to the home screen, it's actually a pretty good keyboard. So as you can see, I press the home button. It's looking for my face. All right, there we go. It's open. Now we can lock it. We can open it. Simple as that. So you'll notice the keyboard just gets power from the iPad itself. But the best thing about this one is this is the only thing that you'll be carrying. Because let me take this out. As you can see, you have your HDMI port. Okay, you have your charging here. Don't know if you can see it properly. Okay, so there's this wire. It covers up some of your one of your grills for your speakers, but it's fine because usually you'll be using your headphone jack anyways. So it fits snug here. Then putting it back, it's magnetic. So as you can see, even one hand, the moment you see the light, it means it's connected. And the rest of the ports are here. As you can see, there's your first USB Type A, I think, yeah. Then on the other side, you'll have your other USB Type A and your headphone jack. So instead of bringing this one, I don't need to bring it anymore. And it's a good thing. So going back to my pouch, let's say you want to connect a mouse. Okay, so let me take my dongle. Let me plug it in here. Turn on my mouse. Then there we go. It's working. Hopefully you guys can see it. See, it's working. I can swipe, So the next good thing is, as you can see, I haven't used the keyboard for a while. So the light turned off. So when you press something, it turns on right away. It wakes up super fast. And that's also a good thing for me because sometimes you're in a meeting and you will be listening to your client, and not really taking down notes all of the time. And after a few seconds, I think around 30 seconds, it goes to sleep mode, the keyboard. You'll know it when the light turns off, to save battery for your iPad. And because of it, it lasts longer. Your battery, your iPad battery will get drained. So as you can see, the light's off. So let's go to, let's say, it's still a touchscreen, of course, but we're going to our notes. As you can see, the moment I type something, it writes. It wakes up right away. So there's no lag when you type. So anytime something happens, just type it. You can also change your brightness or you can dim it. You can play sounds, stuff like that. So let's make it brighter for now. As you can see, it has a good sound to it. It types really well. And that's just one of the functions so far. As you can see, I attach my mouse. So I will not be using my fingers for the screen. Of course, you still can. And if you're wondering if there's a wobble when you tap on it, of course, there's a wobble here. Okay. But since you will have a mouse or you would have your pencil, it's fine. You can use your pencil still. The pencil is still attached here on top. You can still charge it. As you can see, it's charging. But the cool thing is you can put it here in this slot. And the magnet's not super strong, but it's still strong enough to hold it in place. Then you can still get it in one hand. It won't fall off. And when you close it, it's snug. Wouldn't hit your screen. The good thing about this is you see there's like plastic grips here. And there's also some rubber stops here at the bottom. Okay. So your Chasona won't move around really. Opening is like a laptop. Okay. So why do they have those strips here? So it's when you're holding your iPad like this. You can also hold it in the side here. So you have this big bar here. It's fine. I don't really mind. So when you're gonna use your pencil, you're holding something. It's still very comfortable. You're not really holding it onto your screen. When you're on the side, you hold it. There's rubber grips. Your hand sits right there. It's very nice. And as you can see, even if you have a screen protector or a tempered glass like mine, it still fits very well with the case. See, it just connects perfectly. So when I want to have a USB to plug in, you plug in on the other side. Oops, sorry. Okay, so let's check. As you can see, it's here. I connected. It's my OTG. Hopefully you can see it, guys. And of course, the best test is for the earphones. So I have my earphones here. So the one thing that I didn't like about this feature is it doesn't have that nice click. Like for example, on this dock, when you put it in, there's a good click. It doesn't come out right away. Here, when you put it in the headphone jack, there's no satisfying click. But it's snug. It works. So let's try it out. So let's go to our home screen. Okay, so the keyboard got disconnected. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's go back to our home screen. Let's go to Spotify. Let's just press the sound. As you can see here, it's here. Okay, remove the jack. It automatically stops the music. You can play it. So you can mute it. So you can see the port works. It's really convenient for me. Instead of bringing my tech pouch, it's a really big pouch. It's a very good pouch. Don't get me wrong, but it'd be nicer if I'm not bringing all of them. Bring it all the time, because sometimes I'm just carrying a small bag. So let me show you my bag. It's actually from a company called Alpaca. So I have this bag of mine. It's like really slim, as you can see. So the case is a bit thick, as you can see, but it's fine. It's very well protected, as you can see. It's a very solid feel. It's a good feel. It doesn't really put much fingerprints on it. I heard they put some film on it before they shipped it out. So put it in my bag, just like that. And that's everything that I really have to carry. It's still a very slim bag, as you can see. It's a very slim form factor, but it's better than bringing this one, because as you see, this one wouldn't fit very well here. So it really downsized a lot, but it's a bit thick, as you can see. It's a bit thick, but I really don't mind it. The feel is very nice. You open it up real well. As you can see, my mouse, I didn't really take it off. I don't take it off anymore. So this one is your connector again. It needs to always be connected so that you can use the keyboard. And so far, I have it for a few days, and I've been using it real well. And I love it. Hopefully, you guys, if you guys are convinced and you're also looking for something like this, that could help you in your daily routine. So I can still charge my pencil if I really want to, right? So hopefully this review of mine, it's more of like my hands-on, my experience. So I really love the product. I hope they send me a better version in the future if they make one. I'm just kidding, just so you know. But hopefully you guys see how nice it is, and you'll be able to have one that you'll be using for work. That's all. Have a good day, everyone.